Hello, hello, hello there. How are you guys? I'm so excited to be back with you guys. Okay, I'm gonna drop the ship. Okay, I'm gonna drop the shit. Um, we are in Pisces, and I mean, shit just ain't so sweet. Shit is not sweet right now, but that is what I'm here to talk to you about, and I'm gonna talk to you in a very real way. Okay, as you see, I am wearing my beard. Okay, I'm wearing my beard, which means that we are going through things right now. Okay, and like just so you can like just mark this. Let me just mark it for you. When my beard is on, Jaden is going through some shit. Okay, I'm not here to talk about the shit. I'm just saying that it is right in line with our new moon, okay, on the 13th, okay? So we're in Pisces, right? Now, Pisces is always seen as like the spiritual person. I rise in Pisces also. So, like, a lot of times people see me as a fortune teller, a spiritual worker, right? All right, so Pisces, why is it so spiritual though? It's about the big picture. It's big picture energy. That's the point of it. So let me give you a little microcosm. So let's say that you're littering, right? I used to be a litter bug myself, but until I thought of it this way, actually, I didn't realize that till just now. But so picture you litter, right? But then think about your friends and your family members who litter also, or where you learn littering from, where you saw it done first, right? And then you go even farther back, you pan out even more, and it's like, oh shit, my classmates, if they were littering, and then their family and friends, right? And then you pan back even more, oh my god, my country. Oh my god, my state. Yeah, I should have said my state first. Littering becomes a problem. You see it on a wide scale. When you pan out, you see it from a wide scale. That is what Pisces is about. And so that is what like a monocle, how you get to like see it better. And it's like in water, it can be a magnifying glass. Yeah, so you can see things close or you can see things far away to get good perspective. All right, so let's just keep that in your mind as we go forward, right? So that's the energy of Pisces. Okay, so we get this feeling of bigness, and sometimes what happens is we get lost in that bigness, right? I'm sorry, I'm trying to see this, but it's really windy right now, and I have a little piece of paper. So we get to see our story on the larger scale, right? But we get lost in that bigness. Think about the two fish, right? That's what Pisces is. It's the two fish chasing each other's tail. But really, if you were a fisherman and you're looking for the fish, it's kind of like one fish and its shadow. So there's like two fish, but it's really just one, right? And so you try to stab into the water to try to get the fish, but nope, you got its shadow. And then you see it just riding off into the sunset. It's like, that's what life is. And that's why it's like Pisces, it's about the Christ-like compassion, right? Remember with the fish, where it's like you can see that there is more than just you needing to eat here, right? You can see that it is more than just you that breathes, right? So you have to share. You're gonna have to share, right? Basically it gives and that's very much Neptune too. I want to say that's Neptune's thing. I remember a few videos ago, if you watched, I told you that Neptune, what he does is he kind of blinds you so you can't see, and then you're squinting, and then once he's done with whatever he's doing, causing greatness for you in your life, then what happens is, he takes the clouds away, and then you have 20/20 sight and you can see everything. Again, it is that Pisces energy, okay? Okay, so there's this huge energy with this new moon that is referencing this point of pain that you had to go through for a long period of your life, and you've been suffering with it for a while, and it is a great source of pain, of shadow work and pain. And so that energy gets rectified by us being able to understand, have understanding in our hearts, hold it in our hearts, and open our eyes to the fact that this battle that we've been having to rage on in our lives with in our lives is almost for our good, right? And so here's where you get to see the shadow work that Pisces is capable of. You know, Venus is in a very precarious, is a very great place that she's at, and she's right there next to Neptune. So it really is about what you love, but it's about the self, right? And so it's about how you your love for yourself. And so this battle that you've been raging, you realize that it's been for your good, because throughout all the battles that you fought, throughout all the adversaries, you've realized that it is a battle that you have to wage. You have to do it. You know, I was talking to a friend like just now, before this, and I was telling her, like, you know, being trans and black, like I don't really have a choice whether I want to talk about it or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I get that the issues get really uncomfortable for you, but it's like on a daily basis, people are always calling me out my pronoun, and then on a daily basis, they're always thinking I'm a gay man and trying to liken me to that lifestyle. You see? So I don't. It's not that I'm not complaining that I don't get to say anything, but I'm telling you, I don't get to say anything. I get to say nothing, because when I say something, it comes out sounding very harsh. Because I'm gonna get to what the truth is, and no one's safe. Everybody is guilty and everyone's innocent, right? Because all of us there's like this battle for, it's like the battle for the cover at night. Like, you know, you pull it over you, and then you got somebody else cold, and it's just like, you know, we're just learning how to share better. Why did I even get into this? I know that there was a reason. But fuck it. I told y'all, this is gonna be so raw. I'm gonna be so raw because I am in a raw place right now. I am in a very raw place. And it is issues. It's issues that are very deep, and they are very, like, I've been dealing with these issues for my whole life. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, those are the issues that, you know, they hurt the most, because you have been dealing with these issues for so long. You're so scarred up. You know what I'm saying? You have, like, you know what these wounds feel like already. They're not fresh. So it doesn't even, it's like, ugh. It gets tough to ground yourself, okay? That's another thing. It gets tough to ground yourself. Why is that? Because, like, even today, you know, I didn't even, you know, I love bacon, but I made bacon and I did not eat it because of the argument that I was in. So like, literally, it's like it's hard to ground yourself, because sometimes it's like you can't even be in the reality that you need to be in, right? That you're in. I'm here. I'm at the park. I'm in reality. But am I here? No, I am not. No, I am not. And, you know, why would I record a video like this? Because truth heals. Because when you get to see somebody else's truth and then you resonate with that, you then understand how to heal yourself. I don't know how it happens, but girl, thank God, because that's the force. Spirit does it all. You know, I just thought that it would be great for me to share this with you. This new moon, with these scars that I have, it's very, this new moon is about the scars. It is. It's on theme. I need to stop trying to tell you guys about why this is on theme and just go. But it's very on theme. It's very on theme. Very authentic attachment to this new moon. Very authentic. I always try to make it authentic. Also, please know that during these time periods, I was hearing somebody speak the other day, and they were saying, like, the only way to travel through dimensions, the only way to resonate with people, right? When you resonate with somebody on their level, you're going to their world. That is another dimension. I'm sorry. That is another world, because they have way different experiences than you. They are another standing point of spirit. Okay? It's a very big disservice that the world that we live in does not take anything that is not physical serious, right? So many people with these mental health problems, I got them, and not being able to take emotions seriously, not being able to form emotional intelligence, it really did a number on us, y'all. Because the thing is that the way to travel through dimensions, the way to connect through someone is through what? Through the heart. It's through the heart. You have to be able to speak that heart language. That is the only way to get through to people. That's the only way. We are, and I'm realizing it as I speak, you know, we are all fucking like on these higher levels of higher dimensions, these higher self levels where our higher selves are, you know, the scientists, they've proved string theory, you know what I'm saying? It's like, these are dimensions that are overlaid right on top of each other. You know, we're right on top of us. On those higher levels, yeah, on these higher levels, we are all gods. And, you know, the place that we are from is this place where whatever we want, we get it instantly, okay? And, I mean, it gets easier and easier as you go into higher and higher dimensions. Things come easier and easier. But we all are from the spiritual land, place, world, okay? That's where we originate from, okay? Because none of this whole body, this mucky muck suit, this doesn't work without your spirit intertwined with it and saying, yes, I'm ready to play this game and live this out, right? So it's like this. We're all gods. So in order to really get somebody to really understand you, you have to beseech them. You have to invoke them. And I'm really realizing this, y'all, because even with people that, you know, I consider myself close to, it's kind of like in order to even feel like you have natural, like, human feelings, you kind of have to be like, listen, can you please just understand that I'm just da-da-da-da-da. You have to, like, and it's because we don't give any validation to emotional intelligence. We think that is just like pussiosity. We think that it is just, oh, you're just being, you know, a twit. Like, we don't give it any type of foundation. And so here, when we are in Pisces and it is all about emotion, and you are being half blinded, and then you're also kind of seeing illusion. Honey, I don't know how y'all are surviving without having a heart language, because I do, and it's hard out here. It's hard out here for a pimp. So, you know, I wish everybody the best. I know that there's some huge shift that is going on. Look, you see that? You see that pivot? I went right back into it, right? You saw that? All right. There's this huge shift that is going on, right? And there is a removal that is needed. So please remember that, you know, there is adjustments that is needed to be made. It's not just because the new moon is going on right now. You know, the new moon is always intentions. I mean, whatever, intentions, just think intentions, all right? It's a new moon, new you, so you're gonna be making new intentions, okay? But there is, where it plays out into this new moon, specifically into this this Pisces new moon, is this huge shift where things need to be begun again. So in order to begin again, you have to purge. You have to let things go, all right? And so that way we can be reborn, all right? Okay, so it's coming to me now. Let me just tell you briefly, I always say this example, but, you know, when, let's say you're in school, you're in high school, and the boy or girl that you like is walking down the corridor, and you are just getting nervous. You're getting hot under the collar and you're getting nervous. So what happens? You trip and bust your ass. And then, of course, you know, I just see it in my head. Like, you have that moment where you fall and then you, like, look up at the person like, oh no, right? But you have two choices right there. We have three, but you have two choices right there. You can either be embarrassed and let that moment overtake you, or, honey, you can be reborn and make sure that you cut your fucking circulation off to your feet every fucking day so you will never fucking trip over your shoelaces again. You know what I'm saying? You can choose to confront the issue and conquer it. You could also confront the issue and be conquered by it out of not choosing to choose yourself. Okay, I hope that made sense. I'm not going to go back. But what I'm saying is that is my example for a rebirth. That was a rebirth. If you went home and you decided that I'm always going to make sure my shoelaces are tied, then that you learned the lesson. That's what life wanted. That was it. Life wanted you to do that. All right? But, you know, when we just sit there and be, yes, and wrathful and in our emotions, and we don't actually take the masculine self's action and make action, do something about the problem, the issue. What do you want life to do for you? What do you want the universe to do for us? What else could what can it do? If you're saying that I don't need to take any action about this, I'm not going to say anything about this. All right, cool. You got to remember that in our universal properties, they are built upon, there is no benevolence and malevolence. It is just karma. Look, you're giving good, you're gonna get good back. You're giving bad, and you're bullshitting, you're trying to act like it's good. Okay, well that's what you're gonna get back. And it's a harsh system, but there is no us trying to win over karma, baby. You need to sit down and start to commit yourself to these things that you know are for you. Commit yourself to the wow, I'm talking to myself, of course, but commit yourself to those to those aspects of self, to those aspects of self, because we fight for them, y'all. This whole time being here on earth, like, I've heard somebody, how do I say that? This whole time being on earth, there's different issues that you can go through, and most of these issues humans make for themselves. There is no such thing as race. You know what I'm saying? That's just a petty but really strong example. Okay, we do it ourselves. We do it to ourselves, and we do it ourselves. So these issues are not rooted in some spiritual place. You understand? Your spirit is not black or white. Your spirit is not trans or gay or straight. That's not what your spirit can't. It can't be that. Just by the rules. It's just, well, what rules? What rules? The rules that we are all living in, and we choose to deny it. We choose to deny it on a daily basis. You know that everyone who is alive, everything that is alive has to eat. You know that the food comes from the ground. There is no world hunger. You're choosing not to feed bitches. That's it. It's real simple, but it just gets really tough when we're in Pisces season, because our emotions are involved specifically and literally, and it gets tough to see. It gets tough to see and then put our feelings back and then go and live our lives and act like nothing is happening. Okay? Now we're on to the good part, okay, of this new moon. It's all good parts, right? If there's anything that I'm sharing with you for this new moon, it is definitely that, okay, we're approaching 20 minutes, I'm gonna stop. But if there's anything I want to share with you that this new moon is telling you, is that your shadow self, your shadow, your inner, what is that called? Inner saboteur, is for your benefit, y'all. It is for your benefit. It's a hard knock life. Like, literally, it is about bumping your head. Because why? When you feel that pain and you make an emotional connection to it in the heart, see, your mind is just taking in the feelings. Just like receiving. It's just receiving. That's what your mind does. It receives things. You know what I'm saying? It receives things from a download from the great, and it also just receives things from around you, and it receives you know what I'm saying? But your heart distinguishes what is being actually said to you. And then that's how we're supposed to now act. Okay? You act from your heart. I'm so corny. I love that. I have this. Okay. All right. So a good thing to think about is how you have changed from last year to this year, or from, even last week to this week, last month to this month. How is it that you have changed? Venus, we already know Venus has been on this mission for love. I know that's her, but I'm just saying, she has been on this mission to redistribute her love. Okay? And we should all be doing that, and it needs to be authentic, and it needs to be genuine. A future trine to Saturn will be happening, and you better be ready and caught doing your shit. Who was trining to Saturn? Who was trining to Saturn? Because, it was Mars and Saturn, y'all. Did you see the fear in my face just now? It's Mars and Saturn. Okay, so Mars and Saturn are about to form a trine. So in like the next week, next few days. So after this new moon. So you want to make sure that they are both like Big Daddy energy. Okay, Mars is the divine masculine, so that is literally making physical things manifest. You want him to catch you on time. Okay, he's going to be extremely enveloped with the energy of Saturn, and you know that Saturn return. When Daddy come back home, your homework needs to be done. You need to be tucked away. You need to be ready for bed. All right, so those two energies put together, I'm gonna be caught doing my shit. I promise. All right, we have hit the 20-minute mark. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end of this, I love you so dearly. Don't forget my Versatile Magic herb bouquets. They go out. They're on sale April. Okay, so I'll see you then. Bye.